Hi there, welcome to Larry Shaves. Well, today is Sunday, December the 21st, and that is a special day for me because today is my birthday. So I've gone around the sun several times, and I hope to have many more times around the sun as well. But being my birthday, it's a reminder that what my wife got me this year for my birthday was the 2025 Advent Calendar from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So every day has been like my birthday, and today is no different, my actual birthday. Today we're working on door number 8. This is the 8th day of the 12 Shades of Christmas. So let's get right to it today. We're going over here, and here's the box, and we're looking at door number 8, which is right over here. Well, dropped it on the floor. You don't want to do that too often. It slipped right out. But fortunately did not break. And so let's see what we have today. Door number 8. Lemon Lozenge. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, we're going to call it Lozenge. Lemon Lozenge. So must have some kind of a lemon scent to us, to it. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. And this is, I'll tell you what, this artwork on these have been excellent. Here's Santa Claus eating, and why wouldn't you at Christmas time, right? We're going to eat. We also have the splash available to us today. Fortunately, that didn't fall and break. And Lemon Lozenge Scent Profile, Sweetened, Mellow, Lemon Enough Syrup. That says it all. And every childhood Christmas had 2 guarantees. Presents under the tree and a cold that hit harder than any snowstorm. Boy, that is true. I get this sinus and cold situation every year at Christmas time. Enter the humble Lemon Lozenge, sunlight and candy form, soothing sore throats. Well, Mom insisted on bundling you in 3 scarves. Boy, I remember those days. Forget eggnog and gingerbread. The true holiday flavor of survival was lemon. A little wax paper wrapped lozenge, tart as a citrus comet, carried us through colds, coughs, and endless reruns of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Boy, there's a movie in it. I watch that every year, and it's just exciting every year. For some, cough, cough, nostalgia is a season classic by default. Boy, where was this 4 days ago when I needed some cold relief? I did go to the doctor yesterday and got some drugs and got some stronger antibiotics to clear up the sinus and the cold and the sty in the eye, so I should be getting good by the time these 12 days are over. But anyway, we're going to be shaving today with Lemon Lozenge, and so let's get right on it. I already have a sink full of warm water, and we're going to scoop out a good amount of this. That much using the shave scoop that we got from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements on day number 1. Boy, I'm glad they did that because this scoop really works real well. All right, we'll put some in the bowl, about that much, about that deep. We'll put the lid back on the soap. Lemon Lozenge. You may have another pronunciation for it, and I may be stupid and not be pronouncing it right, but anyway, that's what we're going to call it. And we're going to call it a good shave coming up. Today I'm using my Simpson Trafalgar 3 brush that I have, and then I'm going to use for the razor today my Simpson C6 in gunmetal. And we've already loaded a Willie's blade in it for today. Willie's probably not as well known as some other brands of razors, but somebody sent that to me to test out. And it is a good razor. So we're going to be using that today as we get ready for our shave. So we're going to wet the brush in the sink wring it out some, and then proceed to get the soap going. What is this? This lemon. Now, I'm not a real fan of lemon per se. I don't like lemon meringue pie, but I do like lemon in iced tea. I don't understand that, but you know, I guess I'm just weird that way. But this is working up into a really nice lather in no time at all. And why wouldn't you expect that from CK6? Lemon Lozenge. All right. I have really enjoyed these shaves so far. Every one of them have been real good. I mentioned I tried to pick out a favorite, but I just can't do that. I am especially liking day number 1, sweet potato pie. We got that. And then day 2, rum and crumb. That I like real well. And then just a couple days ago, basil praline. That's day number 6. And that was real good. But we'll see what happens here with lemon lozenge. We'll wet the face. Just like that. And then we're going to proceed lathering up the face. You know, when you get older, your birthday, you know, it means a lot that you made it through the year. But, you know, we don't have really parties and all your friends get together. I remember when I was a child, my parents would have a birthday party for me. And we had a basement that was pretty good size, so she'd set up tables downstairs and invite my friends. And most of them I thought were friends showed up, so that was always good. And we have cake and ice cream. Some of them brought gifts. Some of them brought themselves. But anyway, we had a good time. And those memories are so great. When we talk about birthdays and anniversaries, there's some just great reminders of what a good life we've had. Friends and fellowship together. All right, we're going to line up the brush and proceed with the shave. If you're new to wet shaving and you've come from cartridges, this would be an excellent razor to start out with. It has 6 plates. Well, 3 plates, but they're they're reversible. And it goes from aggression 1 to 6. Don't start with 6. And 1 is just a little too light. You know, if you're 13 and got a little fuzz on your face, you might try number 1. But if you're shaving, I would start with number 2. And I know some people who use plate number 2 also. I watch Gary shaves. He's from Canada, and he uses the Rockwell 6C a lot, and he uses plate 2. And he gets some great shaves out of it. So don't think if you're using just plate 2 that something wrong with you. I use plate 2 once in a while when I want a real mild shave, but plate 3 seems to do well with me. Plus, as a beginner, coming from cartridge, most cartridge people press hard, and this razor will cure you of that, because all you want to do is press the razor gently on your skin, and as Marcus Rady says in his videos, let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. And that's what we got to do. That's a good line to remember. Well, today being my birthday, I'm remembering back of past birthdays. How about you? Do you do anything special on your birthday? This is special to me because I'm having a great birthday shave from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Douglas, Fran, and Huxley go out of their way, I mean really, to produce this year after year. And I appreciate it so much. I did not get in on the fun last year. I procrastinated. But I got in on it this year because of a good wife who got me something special for my birthday. And I'm using it today. Have used it for the last 7 days. Today, day number 8. And it has really been fun. Every day is a birthday to me. Now, what she might do, since I'm using this on Christmas also, is say, this is also your Christmas present. Well, that'd be great. No problem with that whatsoever. I hope she's not listening to this so I don't get any ideas, but that'd be fine. Boy, this soap just is so soft and PAA soaps. I saw a video a few days ago with Douglas Smythe of PAA, and he was telling us how difficult this is to do. They start right after Christmas working on the next year's advent calendar. So, all right, pass number 1, we're going to rinse off a little bit and then get our lather going for pass number 2, deuce. And the only bad thing about shaving, for me, is that when you're done, you're done, Then you gotta go out and get to work. I like the work I do, and hopefully you like the work you do. If you're retired, then your work involves honey-do lists, more than likely. And I saw a post directed to wives that said, don't harpen your husband about the projects that need to get done. He'll get to it eventually. It may take 6 months, but he'll get to it eventually. Anyway, here's number 2. Going east to west. Lemon Lozenge. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm thinking it's lozenge to go along with a lozenge. You put lemon lozenges in your throat. So, I don't know, maybe that's what he means. The disadvantage of not knowing what you're shaving with until you open the door is that sometimes you don't know how to pronounce it. But that's half the fun. I mean, I've really, really enjoyed this. and I hope you are too. If you have bought or maybe were gifted the Advent calendar for 2025, I hope you've enjoyed this. We're on day number 8, door number 8. That means we only have 4 more doors to go for 2025. The unfortunate part for me is the smeller in this feller is not working as well as normal because of the sniffles and all I got going on. So I told my wife last night, I said, when I'm all done with the 12 Shades of Christmas, I'm going to load up the box, all 12 of them, and go through it again, not on camera. Excuse me. But I just want to really smell what was intended. I really like this. And pass number 2, almost in the books here. So how have you been liking the Advent calendar for this year? Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite or maybe 2 or 3 that you like real well. Let me know in the comments below, and we can rejoice together. And maybe I'll try your favorite out again down the road. Well, I will. I'm going through all of them, but I'll remember what ones you like. And so maybe that'll affect me. I don't know. Huh. Not as many trouble spots today. Well, that's great. That's pass number 2 and pass 3 on the cheek. So we're going to rinse off now first with hot water from the sink. And then I'm going to run some cold water on the hands. Like that. And then it's time to dry the face off. And then we'll cap the shave off today with the aftershave and splash. All right. So this is Lemon Lozenge. I hope that's how you pronounce it. But either way, it's good stuff. A lot of lemon coming through. And that'll help your cold, I guess. Oh, yeah. Boy, that is great. You can sure smell the lemon. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you normally get a cold or something going on in November and December? I always do. It just never ceases to amaze me. I guess I'm allergic to trees and dogs and cats and work and all kinds of things. But it always gets to me this time of year. But anyway, that's our shave for today. A birthday shave for me, from my wife to me, the 2025 Advent calendar. And today, Lemon Lozenge. And that's been our shave. Boy, it's really been good. Let me know how you enjoyed today's shave. Maybe you shaved with this today already. And when you do, let me know in the comments below how you liked it. Well, that's door number 8. Tomorrow is Monday, December the 22nd, and we're going to have shave number 9. And so join me for that if you will. Please subscribe, share, like. When you do subscribe, it gives us an opportunity to notify you when we upload a video. So thank you for that. Thank you for joining me, and we'll be back tomorrow morning for door number 9 of the 2025 Advent Calendar. Until then, happy shaving.